But right now, the state of affairs, especially people in the film industry, as I explained to you, there's a big difference between film and stage. Someday, the whole profession of actors in film will be gone. I don't know if that's in 50 years or 200 years or what, but it'll all be able to be done with computer-generated characters or computer-generated, simulated characters of real people. And film is extremely limited. Film is one of the, in some ways it's dehumanizing, because when I'm in a film and I'm doing some sort of a performance, I can't form a rapport with my audience. But the stage actor who goes out on stage can touch each individual in the audience, and every performance is different because of that human-to-human contact. What the world needs, I believe, is more human-to-human contact. It's been shown time and time again that the more people can separate from being personally involved with each other, the more they're able to punish. Well, whether it's the Milgram experiments or even in a courtroom where the prosecution refers to the person only as the defendant, whereas the defense refers to them by their full name and tries to humanize them. It's this whole battle between humanization and dehumanization. And some of what happens in a film is a practice of dehumanization. Film is a very powerful tool. It's not film that is bad. It's how that tool is used by society. But our current society is using film more as if you will, a fortifier of a set of chaotic values, a fortifier of entertainment, and a fortifier of dehumanization. There was a statistic I had heard, and I don't know if this is true, but in the United States, by the time someone is 18, I think they've witnessed, they say, something like 20 or 40,000 murders. Whether it's cartoons or whatever, human getting killed human getting killed human. That's far more than the gladiators even witnessed. And they become used to it. It doesn't become as profoundly tragic as the ending of a life, the ending of a legacy, the ending of a whole existence. It becomes just an act. You become numb. And we are becoming numb to each other because we are participating in this, if you will, orgy of technology. And the pendulum has to swing back the other way. There needs to be more person-to-person contact. There needs to be more of this communication, more of this direct, authentic connection. So I'm a believer that, going out and seeing people act on a stage is a whole different world, and a very important one, because it's a group of people who've decided to get together and experience humanity with one another, from one another. Whereas when we watch film, we go into the film sometimes thinking it's a lot like a play, and it isn't. It's a different thing. It's a very sharp knife. But that knife is not being used as a scalpel. It's being used more as a dagger. So the film industry and the entertainment industry, and in particular the profession of actors, really needs to start to guide the world. And the economics of it right now is very difficult. For every acting part, you have so many actors. So some of them will do anything to have a part. And will participate in anything. There is no ethical consideration. And those actors that are ethical, that would refuse work, unless they're the very top of their field, will never be known. So it's a difficult thing. Be known as an actor and potentially have to do some of these acts. Some actors, I'm sure some of the very top actors, maybe they were able maybe they were able to take a path that was wonderful to the top, or maybe they took a path that wasn't so wonderful but made it wonderful in the end. But a lot of people don't have that opportunity. And unfortunately support this juggernaut that's going forward, that's reflecting society's values and reinforcing them in a way that is amoral. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's awesome.